Well, I'm Jason Manford. I'm the host of the National Lottery's Big Night of Musicals here at the AO Arena in Manchester. Tonight, it's the best songs from the best shows from the West End and across the country on tour. I'm doing a little number myself, which is with some students, with some children and some choirs from a couple of colleges and a couple of theatre groups that the National Lottery supports. We might be doing a little song from The Greatest Showman.
We're from Ain't Too Proud the Musical, and we are carrying on the legacy of the Temptations, which is super cool. And there's so many amazing songs in it. Tonight, you get the pleasure of hearing My Girl.
Get ready.
That's it. And I can't get next to you. Come on, man. Don't do that to me.
No, I disappeared for a moment there. Right, I can't get next to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little-known song I'm performing tonight called Love Changes Everything. I've had to learn it, especially for this evening, but hopefully I've got the words.
I'm performing the classic I Will Always Love You from the musical The Bodyguard, of course, the icon Whitney Houston, made famous by, written by the icon Dolly Parton.
Tonight we will be singing Shall We Dance from The King and I.
I am performing as Alexander Hamilton in Hamilton, and the audience can expect to see a song from the show that we've never actually performed live before, which is my show.
I will be performing on my own from Les Misérables, and I think you can expect a little piece of me. I think if that's anything, I'd love to gift the audience something to take home with them, like a little window into the life of this woman who's been worn and battered by all of these things in life, but she gets that moment of privacy to kind of live inside her head and to tell her story and to tell everyone how she's truly feeling.
Well, tonight we can't wait to be performing I'm a Believer for the very first time as a new trio on the new production of Shrek.
We literally met each other like 3 days ago.
So I'm going to be singing a little bit of When I Grow Up, which is in the RSC's Matilda the musical, and there's going to be a couple of other little songs in there as well. It's a nice little mashup. So yeah, you'll hear a couple of other things as well from the amazing children and other adult cast members. They're incredible.
Tonight we're performing a song from our show Newsies. It's called King of New York.
Yes.
Tonight we are performing Holbein into 6, and it's going to be a whole load of fun and some little surprises there, and just joy and lots of energy.
Yes. Never been done before, so it's exciting.
It is one of our biggest numbers in the show. It's a bit of a tap extravaganza. They're just some of the best dancers you'll ever see in your life. So, yeah.
Super feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first. It's an exclusive. Let's go.
So I'm performing Defying Gravity from Wicked, because I'm green.
Tonight we're going to be performing We Will Rock You, which is the title track of the most amazing show that is coming back to London this year at the Coliseum, and we're so excited.
I mean, this is the biggest audience ever. And this arena is going to be on its feet because we're going to be giving you some Dancing Queen, courtesy of ABBA and Mamma Mia.
We've got pyros, we've got an amazing orchestra, which they sound awesome. So yeah, you'll have to tune into it to see what we've got on offer.
I just think you can just expect an amazing night of some really spectacular snippets of musical theatre. I just think it's going to be a really special night.
It's important to show the country that theatre isn't just London. It's obviously London's wonderful. I love going there, and that's the centre of, at least European theatre. But there are loads of great theatres. You come up to Manchester, the Opera House. I was in the Opera House all Christmas in Peter Pan, and the Palace. I've done the producers there, the Lowry Theatre where I did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and and all the theatres in between, with the Hope Mill Theatre doing new stuff, and it's an exciting city to come. So it makes sense, I think, if you're going to bring this out of London, is to do it here in Manchester.
It's important that people know what current shows are on and what shows are coming up, but also how they can go and see theatre in their own area. You know, it's not just the West End.
I think it's really exciting that you get out there and you generate audiences, and not everybody can necessarily make it to the West End, and so I think it's wonderful that we can bring it to other people.
I think it's really important to break down the barriers that sometimes exist in the West End by showing these kind of performances as a taste, as a glimpse of what people are sometimes missing. People who might think, I have no interest in seeing a musical. I used to be one of those people, honestly, but then a show like Hamilton comes along and totally reinvigorates your interest and passion for music and show and theatre, and hopefully a good evening.
I think it helps make musical theatre more accessible to people who can't necessarily have the time or the money to go to places that, like London, where theatre is really accessible.
And it's right slap bang in the middle of the country. And it's wonderful. It's one of the best cities in the world, Manchester.
And I also think it brings theatre into people that probably wouldn't have ever thought of going to the theatre either.
No, I'm not going out after the show. No, I'm going home. Because I've got kids on it. I've got responsibility. That's terrible, isn't it?
It's very inclusive, and to have a big event like this at a big arena, but in Manchester, just says, you know, London, you don't have it all.
I've got responsibilities. I've got children. I need to get back because they haven't eaten since last week. So I'm too obsessed with myself. All right? What's on stage, ladies and gentlemen?
Let's talk a little bit about aspects of rock.
Shall we?
It's been almost 35 years since Alex in the West.
There's no need for that.
I can only apologise.
Hello, I'm Jason Mabb, and I'm here at the AO Arena in Manchester, and I'm about to host the National Lottery's big night of musicals, plus Michael Ball.
I can't tell you how emotional it feels to be doing aspects. Oh, shut up, Jason Manford.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl.